We got another great name. Daniel writes us. My son is 8 years old, 30 kilos, and has been joining me in my workouts recently and seems interested to do more. That's a good sign. You got the young man about the same time I started lifting weights. From your experience as a coach, when is the right time to take it from casual and onto something more specific for him? What is the right age? Boy, I would say this. If a child has an interest in art or reading or music, or I would open up opportunities for them, and maybe they're not born to do it. Or maybe it's just a short, fleeting thing. But supporting a child's interests, I think, is always important. A friend of ours, one of their daughters, isn't a great reader. And there's a series of books called Harry Potter. And the other day I said, if you finish the 7 Harry Potter books, I'll give you some money. And it's a sizable number. Because for me, bribing a child to get reading in is a lifetime benefit. Getting your son to lift weights with you, the stories he's going to have when he's my age about you and what a cool dad you are, how strong you were, and just for those memories when he's in his 60s. When is it time to go from casual into something more specific? Well, I mean, if you do, I don't know, like in the United States, we had something called the Junior Olympics, and that, of course, my coach, Dick Notmeyer, was very important in those. If you had something like that, and I don't remember where the ages start. Let's say it's 11 or 12, but if he was a lift in a few meets, there's some lifetime benefits for that. So maybe now casual, enjoy it, fun for a couple of years, and then if he's truly interested, begin to encourage him to go down those lines. What would be an appropriate program? Well, I would suggest teaching the basics of the power lifts, if you can, the Olympic lifts, and the general movements that most people know in the weight room. My first organized program was power cleans, military press, front squat, bench press. I still think those 4 are just fantastic. This has been the big question. How do I encourage the interesting parts without being the overbearing dad? I've seen so many helicopter moms and dads really ruin their kids' athletic career. The only thing I always go back to Luke 24, walk with him, just continually gauge his interest. If he falls in love with something else, then he does. But leave the door open, say, I'm going to go train, you want to join me? If he says no, then no is no. If he says, Dad, let's go lift, that's when you got him on the right side. Maybe have a close friend monitor that for you, somebody you trust. Just keep an eye out, because it can go from supportive, wonderful father to psycho helicopter dad very quickly. Or do I just encourage him to be safe and have fun and join dad when he's interested? I think that's the best idea of all. All right. Thank you, Daniel. Great name. We'll talk soon.